Some people don't care that their hose reel is a mess on the ground like mine is behind me. I'm not one of those people. I want my hose reel to be nice and neat and also functional. This isn't very functional. You get kinks in the hose when you pull it out. It's the pain to deal with. It can be heavy and it's just sometimes gross because it's lying in dirt. So today I'm going to be installing a retractable hose reel. It's actually the same retractable hose reel from Gardenia that I had at my old house. Really easy to install. So when it comes to installing your Gardenia, you have a 5-foot hose that goes from the bottom of the hose reel, and that's got the connector that would connect up to your faucet. If you want to extend this, you can. I don't like extending it because then you just have another hose reel to put somewhere and make look like a mess. So I'm going to put this hose reel right about here, right in front of this bush here. That's going to give us access to the driveway to wash the cars and things that we have down there. It's also going to give my wife access to her vegetable garden over here, so she'll be able to pull that out and pull it there, and then she can water things and then it will retract. Yes, this is a 40-volt auger. I built fences with this, and this thing is a beast. Go in low speed setting because I'm not feeling too strong today, and let's go. For something like this, I'd like to use a 6-foot fence post, but I only have 8-foot fence posts right now, and I have way too many for the fence that I'm going to be building, so I'm going to steal one from here. I feel like this fence post should not be this heavy. Oh. That's a little tall. We'll cut that out though. I'm going to want it facing this way. I'm also fortunate enough to have all the concrete I need for building my fence in my garage too, so I don't need to go out and buy any. And yes, I am using this quick set concrete, and I am going to pour water right over the top of this after I put it in the hole. I've installed so many fence posts this way, where you put the post in the ground, you put this Quickcrete mix in after, you pour your gallon of water in on top, and you know what, the fence posts are solid. There are many people out there who have done tests on this. Go and watch one of those videos. If you don't believe it, try it for yourself. It works. So don't give me crap down in the comments about that's not going to be secure. It is. Also, it's heavy. You put this down. Now, is this easier with 2 people instead of 1? You bet it. But I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, my bag's already ripped. I'm just going to make sure this is level. Well, like with this Quickcrete, the fast quick setting stuff is it doesn't move too much, so we can pour the water in. Look at that. Bring this concrete all the way up so it's flush with the ground, maybe a little bit higher, so that any water that gets onto the concrete, it does flow away, it doesn't go down and start rotting the post prematurely. You also don't want to put the dirt back on and touch the post, so you want to keep it concrete only touching the post. That's what it was like with a half bag on top. If you are one of those people who don't want to use concrete and just want to leave your post in the ground, it is going to wave around and flop over if you don't secure it. You're putting a little bit of pressure on this when you use the hose reel, so if you're going to be installing a hose reel onto a post like this, make sure you use concrete. Check, make sure it's still level. 24 hours later, and post is solid. That's what we need. To make installing the hose reel easier, undo the screw here, which will remove the reel from the bracket. Get yourself. When it comes to positioning this bracket on your 4x4 post, you'll notice that these holes don't line up. You do need to add a 2x4 to this, or just use a 6x post, but these are just too narrow to accept the screws for this bracket. I've made 2 pieces, one for the top, this piece goes across here, and we can screw into that, and then for the bottom, I just made 1 block. It's going to go in like this. I'm going to install the block for the top first, and we're going to put this like here. Needs to be about 12.5 inches from center to center. You can install the mount bracket. You do need a 3/8 inch socket for this. Make sure this is level before you put the second bolt in. This last bolt in down the bottom. the reel, slot it into the holes, and just like that we have our hose reel installed. Spins this way and it spins all the way around, so you can pull it out to the side. Really easy to use. Grab it by the ball that's on the hose here and pull it out. Locks in place, you can use it, and when you're finished just give it a little tug and let it go. So it guides itself back in and winds itself up really nicely. And that's how to install a gardenia hose reel onto a post. If you did like this video and want to see more DIY content around the home, check out this video here next.